second day of creation follows the same pattern as day one. God spoke, God created, God separated, and then God named. The words might seem a little strange at first. God says, "Let there be a dome in the midst of waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters." In the ancient world, it was believed that the sky was a watery dome. God was separating the water, covering the earth, the seas, and the water that covered the heavens, the sky. In other words, God is separating the seas from the sky. God names the sky, and it is good. John 4:4-25 also centers around water. Jesus is traveling through Samaria and stopped by a well. While there, a Samaritan woman comes up to get water, and Jesus asks her for water. It was unusual for Jesus to speak to her. First of all, it was scandalous for men to speak to women alone. And as the passage notes, Jews and Samaritans did not get along. Jesus crosses these cultural boundaries of gender and nationality and talks to her anyway. Like water, Jesus' love goes where it wants. It doesn't adhere to imaginary boundaries. Love always finds a way past an obstacle. Around, over, through. Water finds a way. In our story, the woman names the tension that anyone watching would have felt. She questions why he asked her, of all people, to get him a drink. Sometimes we don't realize how deserving we all are of love. Sometimes we even push it away. Some have been pushing love away for so long, they think that they've built up a protective shield to keep their hearts from being hurt or healed. But love finds a way. Be mindful of campers you might experience as difficult. It could be that they're simply communicating, "Why would you, a stranger, care about me? No one else does." Water, like the living water of Jesus, is important throughout the Bible. Water renews, it protects, cleans, heals, and saves people. All through the journey of God's people, we know that water is always central to the lives of people in giant cities and tiny villages. Water brings people together as a community while sustaining each individual. A large percentage of our own bodies is water. It's everywhere. And so is God, in different forms and different ways, and even dwelling within us. Another interesting thing about water, it never stays the same. Water is always changing. That can be a scary word at camp. Traditions and expectations often have a powerful hold on campers and staff's emotions. Living water reminds us that our relationships with God and others are moving and active, not allowed to become stagnant. Help your campers go with the flow and experience new things, and listen as creation speaks. Hydrate to be great.